Is that, remember this?
My point when I say I'm not going to be apocalyptic, it's not changing a tune. It's not making every single thing a 5-alarm fire. Yeah. If he does good, if he gets the Israeli hostages out, I promise I will wear a MAGA hat for one day on the show and say, thank you for doing it. Yeah. She'll knock it right.
The first images of those 20 Israeli hostages turned over as family members cried and crowds by the tens of thousands erupted in applause. And there were cheers for President Trump, touching down today in Israel to announce to the world the hostages have been released and continue his push for a path towards peace. The homecoming and the reunions of families.
Showing you, now you show me. Together forever, you and I will always be.
That's true, and it's called the Bubba effect. The Bubba, well, listen, I talked to a major podcaster, and here's what they told me. No. And I said, well, why not? And they were like, well, because it's currently tied up in litigation, and we don't ever interview anybody that's currently. I'm like, so a person is to think that they're in federal court, and you could get looped into promoting something that's, in federal court. You don't want any of that. As these major, well-funded, multi-million-dollar podcasting platforms, they don't want to get involved in federal court. And then two, some of them, and this really pisses me off, some of them think that when I don't have anything to do with it, that the film company, Waltz Films, strategically released it after Hogan died. Oh. And what these podcasters and these people, and that makes them mad, like they're being an opportunist and trying to cash in on his death.
Come on, people. What are we supposed to think? Hogan passes away, and then this dude just comes up with a documentary all of a sudden? I mean, come on. We haven't heard from him in what? 10 years? And now he just rolls back on here like out of nowhere. Half of us didn't even know if the dude was alive or not. I don't know. It seems a little sketchy.
First week of April, they're like 8 to 12 weeks. Nobody strategically tried to release this after Hogan died. Cast J that I'm going to be on will open up the floodgates to other people saying, and I got to do good on that podcast, which I will. Mm. And I think a lot of people will refer to that podcast and say, oh, such and such had him on. And I didn't know it was about such and such. I didn't know that it had ties to the president. I just thought it was, a Bubba propaganda piece.
We used to think, the mainstream media is the real problem. And what we're experiencing is you're having a very similar roadblock with the new media.
Yep. Even people that are even people that are my friends.
Sounds like a you problem.
That are my friends. Huh. Even people that are my
Tuckers
friends.
And the Joe Rogans.
Yes. Tucker said no. Tucker flat out said, no, I'm not doing stuff like that right now. I'm doing my own original stuff. But I'm like, Tuck, I was with you for 6 years, buddy, when you weren't even on Fox.
Well, you would think this goes right along with what is his new kind of like shtick, which is what the government does behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like right up his alley.
He flat out said no. And Rogan is waiting.
By text?
I think no, phone call.
What?
And Rogan is waiting for how the one that I do on next month goes.
People, are you kidding me? Did this dude, he really talked to Tucker? And he thought that Tucker was going to say yes. He thought that Tucker Carlson was going to say yes. Give me a break. Tucker is worried about Israel and all this other stuff over here. He ain't thinking about no man's stupid little... my bad. He's not thinking about the documentary. He's thinking about Israel and everything else to do with that stuff right now. He's on the hot seat, people. I'm sorry, but my opinion, Tucker's in this league over here. Oh boy, is in this league over here. My opinion. And Joe Rogan's just being nice. He's being nice about saying no. Come on. You guys are going to watch and see in the next clip that he's just praying. He's holding on to Rogan. But I don't know. You tell me what you think.
My own original stuff. But I'm
King's protest. And then he served in detention while they were trying to figure out it for 100 days and then deported him.
And he's been there for 20 years, working as a journalist for 20 years.
Well, he was in 2012. He was denied residency or citizenship
based on what?
2000 the appeal or whatever was going on in 2012. They didn't want him to stay.
Right now, separate almost 22 years living there.
See, I don't know how I feel about this because he knew since 12 that they said no for whatever reason, and he continued to stay here. I have mixed feelings, and there's another part of me that says, well, hell, he's been here since. I mean, he's led a productive, not in trouble, journalistic. Great. He's led a very, very good life in America. He's a good. He seems like to be a good person. Got a good family. Not in trouble. Not a criminal. Hasn't done anything wrong, other than overstay. I guess other than not supposing to be here. I mean, I think this might be the person that Joe Rogan was kind of talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, this might be the guy that Joe Rogan's talking about.
And this is where a little bit of nuance is difficult because, if he did have a chance in 2000, you know what I mean? It's tough.
Half of my life.
Abby, you're there as a photojournalist covering an ice gathering, and then they say they come to you and go, hey, where's your paperwork at, buddy? Well, I don't know.
Commit a crime, I feel like a criminal. Was horrible.
Describe to us what the conditions were like at that center that you were held in.
The last...
Nope. I ain't doing it. Stop that stupid crap. This salt and pepper hair dude ain't gonna come in here and start gaslighting people. Oh, what were the conditions like? Shut up. What are the conditions like on top of your stupid head? Man. Anyways, Look, the story behind that guy is he's been here for the last 20 years, but 2012. First of all, he's a reporter, okay? He's a news reporter. Thank you for reporting the news. You messed up on your paperwork and you got caught. That's all there is to it. 2012, people, 2012. He was supposed to renew whatever you do, redo your thing for your visa. Didn't do it. And then he had another chance, though. He got his due process, and what did he do? He still flagrantly ignored it, people. He ignored it. Then got caught driving without a license. Boom. Next thing you know, he's in a world of trouble because this happened during the Obama administration, people. It didn't happen during Trump. It happened during Obama. I'm telling you, it really did. Go back there and look at the cases. I know my stuff. And so the dude does that, and then Trump comes in here, and he reinforces it, and guess what? Sorry about your damn luck. You had opportunity after opportunity, bro. So that's what that is. But anyways, what do you think about Bubba? Tell me. I want to know. I'm telling you right now. Poor me. Sometimes we gotta get up. Man, it's my fault, but I'm gonna be a better man than everyone else. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. Maybe 50-cent piece. Anyways, have a great day. And remember, like, click, share, subscribe. Like that button, too. Like that dang button. And keep that peace. Peace.
And with pride. You have me flying by the seat of my pants. This can't be real. How long will this last? You got me 10 knots above heaven, and you feel what I feel. Look, you're gonna feel that midnight hammer, bringing that big country, showing you, now you show me.